Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 17th to the 23rd. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Taurus, if you haven't felt it already, oh my goodness, we are entering a brand new frontier. This is, the energies and the aspects that we've had. It was such a blast of energy, okay, the past few months. It was like a Starburst commercial, all right? The juice is loose. Hopefully you get that reference. You see that we have a huge shift this week, okay? Very dramatic shift, leaving all that Gemini energy, moving into all this Cancer energy, kicking it off with Mercury conjuncting Venus. They're moving together at the same degree, Mercury and Venus, both moving into Cancer. Now, Mercury conjuncting Venus, this is that charge, right? This conjunction, they're conjoined. This is this very fresh energy, okay? It's a very fresh energy, and you're about to enter bear mode, all right? When I say bear mode, I'm talking Care Bear. I'm talking Mama Bear, Berenstein Bears. It's all about home and family. All this Cancer energy, right? It's all about relationships and love and nurturing. So it's really, really, really nice. Things, that have to do with home. There could be a lot of emphasis there. And any of, those areas of your life, just having this really strong emotional capacity, a lot of compassion, a lot of romance. It's really sweet. And this conjunction, it really is this tag team of Venus and Mercury, just starting this new story, this new chapter, even amplifying an area of your life. It's gotta be very, very, very nice. Now, Cancer rules your third house, and this is gotta be very interesting. All right, that is communication, and so a lot of speaking from the heart, a lot of wearing your heart on your sleeve, that kind of energy. Now, Venus moving into Cancer. Let's start with that. Venus in Cancer. Venus will be here until July 11th. So Venus will be here for a while. And this, again, is very that compassionate energy, that nurturing energy, all about matters of the heart, all about kindness. You will definitely feel this energy, okay? Especially Venus being your ruling planet. So it could be love, relationships. It could be, even money matters. There could be something here with that pertain to like love and relationships or home and family as well. But again, that very nurturing energy, that, a lot of creativity as well. The loyalty is a big thing here with Venus and Cancer. It's that beautiful softness that I talked about in your monthly forecast. Okay. It's just like lying in bed, snuggling with your kids or your dog or your lover. Now, Mercury moving into Cancer. Mercury's going to be here all month long. All right. All month long. Mercury. And so this is just very, very Mercury, remember, being the planet of communication, the messenger planet. So, very emotionally driven in terms of the way that you communicate and even think. There could be a lot of intuitive energy that you're really feeling around this time, especially with that compassion here, that nurturing energy. So very reflective. You could do a lot of like reflecting, nostalgic energy around this time as well. All right. So Mercury and traveling. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are taking trips with loved ones, with family. Could be a really nice thing. Truly a lot of family energy, especially because the third house, remember, Cancer rules your third house, and the third house also rules siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, even neighbors. So there could be some really great moments there. So just absorb this energy. It's going to feel really good. It really is. Like, people who are just super fast are going to feel this slowdown, especially with all this we're about to move into Sun into Cancer as well. So it really is a slowdown, a lot of patience, a lot of intuition. Remember, Mars is in your sign, Taurus. All right. So there's that slowdown there too. Mars in Taurus is very different from Mars in Aries. Okay. So being practical, pragmatic about your ambitions, the things that are driving you right now. All right. So really wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are writing love letters or speaking, love language. It really is like poetry in motion at this point. All right. And then we get to Thursday when the sun moves into Cancer. So we got Venus, Mercury, and the sun in Cancer. All right. Now, welcome to the solstice. Welcome to the longest day of the year. Welcome to summer. It is officially summer. It's officially winter in the southern hemisphere as well. This is going to be really nice. And with it being the longest day of the year, you got extra time to just really just absorb all that love energy that's going around. Now, the sun, the sun is in the moon sign, right? The moon rules Cancer, and you're actually exalted with the moon. But anyway, you're really gonna feel that emphasis. You're really gonna feel that emphasis in terms of love and home and family and relationships. Even healing can be a big thing, right? For you this week. Cancer is very, very feminine energy. And so there's that sensitive side, all right? Really tapping into your sensitive side, your feminine side. It's a, water sign. So don't be surprised if you see a baby in a stroller or like a kitten and you just start crying. You're just like so emotionally moved just by that. Like this is that kind of like pulling at your heartstrings energy, all this energy in Cancer. Now, it also could be a very, very, the first half of the week, the moon is actually going to be in Scorpio. At the same time, all these planets move, Mercury and Venus move into Cancer. And so that really amplifies that sensitivity, that even intensity. Scorpio is such an intense sign, but it's water sign too. So when I talk about emotional, like you can get really, really, especially with partnerships. Remember, Scorpio rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. All right. Now the moon will be, even though it says in Scorpio, it's going to be opposing Mars on your side. So I want you to think of it this way. This is going to be a very interesting week because it is this dramatic shift, but we're having dramatic shifts all around. Jupiter is freshly new in Gemini. All right. Just happened, a few weeks ago. Pluto is freshly new in Aquarius. Okay. That happened earlier this year, but it's such a slow moving planet, right? 20 years in Aquarius. It's only moved like a degree. So still very, very, very new. And these are two air signs. Now you've got Venus, Mercury, and the sun in Cancer in a water sign. You also have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, water sign. So very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting week. I want you to think of it as, Mars being in your sign, you being in an earth sign, right? Think of it, I want you to just kind of like visualize a skipping stone atop the surface of a lake, all right? Because, that is what divides the water and the air, right? But it's like a 2-year-old throw the skipping stone. So it's like boop, boop. Which means there's going to be very little ripples. Remember, all this Cancer energy is a slowdown, but then Mars in your sign is also a slowdown. So it really is making you slow down and absorb all these new things that are happening in your life and absorb things, matters of the heart, which I think is going to be a big thing for you. Okay. I think it's going to be a big thing for you around this time, especially in terms of communicating. Now the sun is going to square Neptune. All right. As you can see here. And so we're coming out of all those squares, but the sun squaring Neptune again. Remember what I said your last week's reading, and I'm not going to get too much into it. I talked a lot about this Neptune being at 29 degrees. All right. So this is where, imagine you're standing at a vending machine. All right. You got your dollar bill in the thing, and you stand there for quite some time. You're like, okay, what do I want? Do I want the Cheetos? Do I want the nuts? Do I want that Snickers bar? You really have to know what you want at this point. That's the sun squaring Saturn. It's really pushing that. All right. Don't hide from your truth. It's all about facing your truth and being honest with yourself about the things that you want. And once you realize what you want, once it hits you right in the heart, right, your intuition, everything, you're going to feel so satisfied. You're going to feel very satisfied. All right. So you may have gotten the Twizzlers and be like, that was it. Anyway, we get to Friday. All right. June 21st, we got the full moon in Capricorn. Now, as I said in your monthly forecast, this is a very unique full full moon. This full moon is at 1 degree. 1 degree, therefore the full moon in July is also in Capricorn at 29 degrees, 2 critical degrees, by the way. And so this is just part one of something coming to an end. All right. Remember, full moons bring culmination. They illuminate things. They're a turning point. And so the fact that it's happening throughout, right? You're going to have it in July on the same date, actually, August 21st. That's going to be like full stop. This is, so you're going to start feeling this sense of, okay, I need this to come to an end. And it could be something that it really could be something, the Capricorn rules your ninth house, and that's spirituality. It's your belief system. It's how you see things. It's your philosophies. All right. So there really could be a change in the way that you see things there's going to be an end to it. All right. Because you're building this structure. Capricorn is structure. All right. That's what it's requiring of you at this time. The other thing is the ninth house is also, it's education. There could be something in education coming to an end around this time for you to move on to the next level, the next course or whatnot. And it's, legal matters could also be a thing too. Taurus, it really could be a thing for you. All right. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I actually love this full moon. I love this full moon. I know it's, squaring Neptune at this point, but as long as you're honest with yourself, you are going to be fine. As long as you see through the veil, all right, see through the fog, and you are, you really, really are facing all your truths and surrendering things that you no longer. And again, it could be the way that you see things. There could be a shift around this time. All right, there could be a really big shift around this time to have this structure in your life. And also, Mercury is sextiling Mars on the same day. That's really amazing. That's putting your mouth where your heart is. Okay, this is really nice energy. Remember, Mars is in your sign. All right, and then Mercury being in Cancer at this point, and your third house of communication. Really, and that is also processing things, logic, thinking as well. So there really could be something here that really supports you in those areas, in the way that is something that you have to say, something that's on your mind. All right. The other thing is actually over the weekend, the moon is actually going to be in Capricorn all weekend long. And on Saturday, it's actually going to trine Mars in your sign. That's really nice. It's also going to trine Uranus on Sunday in your sign. So Taurus, this is going to be really great for you. This is absolutely amazing. And just remember that, over the weekend, the moon in Capricorn is very prioritizing this structure in your life. So you could be building this new structure and having that breakthrough that you need, right? Remember, Uranus is breakthroughs. So let's get started, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you for June 17th to the 23rd, again, for Taurus and Taurus rising and Taurus moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. And I think that's all. Let's get to it. All right, Taurus. Let's see for what you can expect for June 17th to the 23rd. Taurus. Wow. What a month. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need a pool clarifiers, you know that we will, Taurus. Did I just wink at you? I think I did. I tried to. Secondly, I love y'all, Taurus. And don't forget, you still got money stuff happening. Don't think I forgot about your last week's read. You got a million pentacles. Anyway, let's get started. Wow. Okay. Hello. Yep. This is going to be a big week of change for you. Oh my diddly days. This is going to be pretty big. You're good. You're absolutely good. And just expect it. Expect change. It is the only constant in the world. Thank you so much, Heraclitus. Now, Queen of Wands. All right, kicking it off with Queen of Wands. I love that energy. I love this for you. This is really amazing. There could have been something that, you have the Queen of Wands with a Knight of Wands. This is really, really, really nice. There could be this sense of you having this really starting this week off really strong, getting having received the things that you want, feeling really comfortable in that area. She's very regal, very poised, but she is, this magnet. She attracts whatever she wants. Okay. She's very charismatic. She's the most, popular queen. Okay. You even see, the sunflower in her hand. You see them in her throne as well. They actually, they exist in the actual sun card. She has the powers of the sun, which is vitality, it's growth, it's abundance, it's opportunity, it's that freeness, that freedom. But really nice energy. So you could be starting off this week just like, ooh, really, really, really nice. Things have been nice for y'all. And so I'm very happy for you. There is a sense of, also just feeling wildly ambitious, all right? And I feel like there could be something new that has been brewing for you in a direction that you want to move. And nothing's going to stop you this week. With the Knight of Wands at the heart of your spread, this is just boom, boom, boom. It is go time. It is go time. Major transformation that's happening. The Knights, all the males in the Wands and the court cards and in the court and the Wands have this transformative quality. Now, there is this sense of you moving with these passions, your ambitions. It is Wands, right? Also, career. If you are here for career, wouldn't be surprised with Pluto and Aquarius. We had that Jupiter trine Pluto that really amplified that energy, and you're still going to be feeling it at this point in your 10th house of career. But yeah, just moving forward and just blazing forward. This is just really fiery. This is double fire, by the way. Knights are fire, Wands are fire. Whoosh, fire, 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 fire. You even see what's coming out of his salvage. I mean, this is really like nothing can stop me now energy. And just, you are on a quest. You're on a mission this week. You're definitely going to be breaking barriers into this huge transformation that you're seeking for yourself. All right. And again, travel could be a big thing. Y'all traveling, Tauruses. Some of y'all maybe thinking about that, planning it now. Six of Swords in your challenge area. Let those things go. Things that are up here. Some things that that you got to make space for all these new thoughts and these new visions and these new aspirations and this new direction that you're moving. All right, so let some things go. All right, up here. All right, that's got to be something that's going to serve you well this week. And this is again, I would not be surprised if it's career. This is it's actually attributed to Mercury in Aquarius, but it being an Aquarius card, remember that is your 10th house. All right, career. So there could be something that you may have to really, really pivot or think about this week. Remember that Neptune energy is really strong as well, and it actually is in Pisces in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So things about your future. This is a transition into this, really great space, especially your mindset. All right, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now you have the Seven of Cups. Very interesting. Came up in your crown. All right, so you're maybe still thinking about certain things, about what do I want. There could be a lot of different opportunities being presented to you. There could be a lot of different directions that you may want to go. Just know what you want. Remember what I said. In your if you hadn't seen your last week's reading, I explained Neptune at 29 degrees in Pisces, Neptune going retrograde, Saturn going retrograde, all of that. It's going to be like this time for you to really have an idea of moving forward, being in touch with your higher mind, your higher self, in order to surrender the things that it's almost like process of elimination. All right. The things that you're just like, okay, let's get rid of that. Hit the road, Jack. By the way, last week, speaking of your last week's reading, you did have the Seven of Cups in the heart of your spread. Okay. So you still could be going through that energy of like, what is it? What is it? So remember, trust your intuition, trust your heart. All right. Cut through that fog. You see that there's 7 cups here. They're all very different. All right. You see the fog coming into this card as well. Okay. So really don't you see the figure here, back turned to us. Don't turn your back to what you your authentic self. All right. Your intuition. Now, I think you're going to do fine. You got the Hermit in the root of your spread. Really great energy here with the Hermit. It's that soul searching. It's really going deep. On this level where it's really, being present in the, present while you think about your future. All right. While you think about your future, you have this light inside you. I said that last time. You have this light inside you. Just trust that light and expand that light. All right. There's a lot of wisdom that comes with a hermit. Gray in tarot is wisdom. This is all gray here, all gray here. And you see that he does have the lantern, right? The lantern light. But here's the thing. You've got the Seven of Cups in your crown. You have the Hermit in the root of your spread. This is maybe like having to cut through that fog about what you want, what you desire, okay? What you know is going to serve you well, what you know your heart truly desires. This is also wanting to see what's going to happen in the future and the next step to go. This is someone who's made a lot of accomplishments, okay? Made a lot of accomplishments and yet still wants to know, okay, what's next for me? But remember, the lantern light, you can only see so far with lantern light. You can see what, like 10 feet, 15 feet? The light is inside him. The light's inside him. Okay. Go back to the medieval times. The light's inside you. Go back to the medieval times. People would trek for days to get that sage wisdom from the hermit in a cave. All right. This is someone who is full of wisdom. And so it seems like you will be going deep this week. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the fact that, you still have, your North Node is in Aries in your 12th house, right? That is the subconscious, it's intuition. So really going deep. But listen, death in your future, you're going to be great. You're absolutely, your things are changing for you. Death, one of the best cards in the deck. This is just that transformational process. All right. There's this big transformation that's happening in your life, and it is very significant with a death card. All right. You see the sun coming out in the horizon here. I absolutely love this for you. This is going to be really, really sweet. And it could be with partnerships. I wouldn't be surprised if it's partnerships or relationships. All right. Because death is attributed to Scorpio. Remember, Scorpio rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. And that can be work. It can be career. It can be love, romance, but it doesn't have to be. This is just the transformation that's happening in your life. You can expect a lot of auspicious change to come. So this is really, really great. What makes this even greater is that you have the Knight of Wands here, okay? In the heart of your spread, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules your 8th house of transformation. So this is going to be one of your biggest transformational weeks. All right, Taurus, let's get to your stuff. Oh, wow. Taurus, oh my goodness. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what is this big change that's happening in your life, okay? I want to know. And I love you. All right, y'all are amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. You are, yeah. So, hello. You are definitely partnerships, relationships, actually maybe a big thing that's happening in your life. All right. So let's get started. You got the Chariot. Really, really, really nice. All right. So just keep moving forward. That's all. This is, and you could be feeling that. I would not be surprised. Look, you have Court card. You got Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, and then you got Death card. All this significant energy. You have the Hermit in the root of your spread. I mean, this is pretty strong, right? This is really strong in your main spread. Now you got the Chariot, another major arcana, right? So this is saying that a lot of y'all could be feeling that this week, this willpower, this, just determination to move forward, to leave any obstacles behind, really cutting through that fog now and learning from a lot of things that you've gone through to get to this point and using that to fuel you, all right? Having this courage and this confidence to just boom, move forward. Now, what's really interesting, the Chariot, Cancer. So you just pulled, the Chariot is attributed to Cancer. We're moving into Cancer season. Cancer, again, rules your 3rd house. So a lot of this could be up here, processing things, thinking about things, really shifting your mindset in a new direction that is, again, going to be very auspicious for you. Now, you have the 3 of Swords in your external factors area. All right. So 2 things coming up. One, there could have been something that happened or recently or may happen this week. I'm getting more of an energy that it may be something that's already fueling you, that something could have happened that had an emotional impact on you. And that is why you're just like, chariots of fire, right? You're just boom, like I'm nothing's going to stop me now. I'm now extra determined to move forward. Okay. Now the other thing is that this week there could be something that is going to have an emotional impact on you, that where it really does shift the way that you see things, and it really puts things into perspective. Okay. So it actually could be very nice. The other thing is there could be some, you could be, as part of your transformation, there could be you ending something that could have an emotional impact on someone else. And remember, you have a lot of energy in your 10th house of career. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are making changes in career. And maybe it could be like you are announcing to your team that you're moving on to now the VP of the world, or whatever it is, whatever amazing job title you get. And so that could be like a little bit heartbreaking for the people around you because you're having this shift. Okay. So keep that in mind. But again, it could have to do with partnerships and relationships. Remember, you have death attributed to Scorpio, which rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Now you have Libra, all right? Saturn in Libra, actually. And so Libra rules, is the native ruler of partnerships and relationships. So there could be something there. Again, it can be career, it can be profession. It's whatever resonates with you, all right? But it is in your external factors area. But again, I'm getting more of an energy of something that may have happened. And it could have even been you. I'm going to clarify this for you. Even could have been, yeah, it was meant, whatever it was meant to happen for sure, all right? So again, the biggest energy that came from me is something that's fueling you. And it seems like, wow, you were meant to feel that and have that moment because you got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I mean, like, oh my goodness, your life is changing. This is a big week of change, really big a week of change. Now, your ambitions, creativity, even, being, the creative process of planning your future, and even just, your passions. Okay. Really highlight this week, really highlight moving into this new direction, something new that's happening for you. As part of this transformation, you see you've got the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. All right. So 3 out of the 5 court cards in the wands. All right. You see the leaves sprouting from that wand. New things are happening for you for sure. You're moving into that with the Death card in your future. I mean, you're good. And especially if you are here for career. I think I've said it 2 or 3 times. So much career energy for y'all. Hello. Wands are also career related, enterprise work. Anyway, 2 of Pentacles. All right. So yeah, there could be some opportunities that you're juggling. There could be some things where it's all about bringing things together. And that could be the biggest thing that you want this week, is to really remember, I said this full moon in Capricorn, even over the weekend, that structure, really prioritizing that structure in your life as you move forward. All right. So there you go. It's saying that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. And it could even be like one way of thinking over another way of thinking, and it could be part of this new direction, this new path that you're moving into. The reason why this is actually a bigger deal than it looks like on paper is because the 2 of Pentacles is attributed to Capricorn. So really pay attention to this full moon in Capricorn. It's a big one. You could even feel it a few days before, definitely a few days after. But yeah, it's really all about prioritizing. All right, prioritizing instead of juggling. All right, so there is something where you may make a decision this week, or in the process of making that decision, and it's like, hi, hello, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be really good. I'm very excited for you. You have the 2 of Cups and your final outcome. This is, we call this the true love card, the twin flame card, the soulmate card. In layman's terms, that's what this card is, but it's this emotional bond with another person. And it is that, all this Cancerian energy, remember that love energy, that heart energy. And so, wow, if you're single, hello. This could be the week. If you are in a relationship, feeling that surge in that relationship, that passion, that love. I mean, it can be platonic as well. This can be just another person, okay? If you're not here for love or whatnot. It could also be career, finding the perfect like business partner or boss or whatever it is. There is something there that is going to be healing. You see the caduceus, by the way, all right? The caduceus right between them, okay? So very, very nice energy. The caduceus is, a medical symbol that we know. But it is also, I mean, it goes way back in time, right? It is... if you think about yoga, I don't know if you do yoga, the kundalini, from the base of that energy, that driving, life force, that energy force from the base of your spine through all your 7 chakras to that divine everything that you're looking for. I mean, this is you're good. You're absolutely, I mean, Taurus, come on, this is huge. This is big. This is big. And this is a Cancer card too. All right. That it's just, I can't even, this is really, really, this is just, you've got me speechless. So yeah, it looks like whatever that 3 of Swords is, it's meant for, I mean, clearly meant for you. I definitely feel that is something that is fueling you, or you maybe, whatever you do could have this emotional impact on someone else. But, like I said from the beginning, this is we're moving into an emotional time with all this Cancer energy, kicking it off with Moon and Scorpio, amplifying that, energy of like emotions and whatnot. But anyway, you're going to be good. You're going to be fine. You're going to be amazing. Just keep going forward and embrace this transformation you're about to go through, where the universe is bringing you this new path, this new journey, and a lot of love energy, partnership energy, this union, but also even self-love. And remember, 3 of Swords, but you got the card of healing. I mean, like you're good. You're good. You're absolutely good, Taurus. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what is going on. And next week, we've got some great stuff next week. We got some great stuff. Wow. I would not be surprised if, especially with Mercury trining Saturn, it's such a big deal. And then, you got Venus exiling Mars, that's in your sign. We'll talk about that. But I would not be surprised if some of y'all are forming a commitment, signing contracts, maybe getting married. There's something big happening for y'all, Tauruses. All right. Thanks so much, Taurus. And we'll talk about it next week. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.